There are 4 billion bits of information that are available to you every single second of every single day. Your brain uses your belief system to filter all that information down to about 2,000 pieces of information that becomes your reality. My name is Brie Sodano. I'm a personal finance expert and the founder of From Sheep to Shark. And what I want to talk about today is how money is an inside and an outside job. And what I mean when I say that is the things that we believe about money end up becoming part of our financial reality. And sometimes those beliefs can be limiting. So let's just say, for example, I say I want to make $100,000 next month, but I have a belief that I can't do that. I'm going to bump up against that belief, and it's going to cause that to be true, that I can't do it, right? Henry Ford said, whether you believe you can or you can't, you're right. So there's 4 different areas of our financial comfort zone. So what I want to do is take a minute to talk about common beliefs that we have in each one of these areas that really gum up the works for us financially. So first is what we're able to earn. Now, I've had so many clients tell me that they're on a fixed income or they couldn't possibly have more income, like they couldn't possibly have more. And sometimes that comes down to, oh, well, I didn't go to school, so this is the best that I can do. Or, I don't even know anybody that makes more than what I make. And these ideas become very limiting for us. And so there's some work that needs to happen on the internal front before you can do it on the external. So another thing is around expenses. So sometimes we have the idea that the more you make, the more you spend, or you always spend a little bit more than you make, or you're always going to have debt, or your cash flow is always going to be tight. And for the clients that have beliefs like this, I'll find that even when they make way more money, even when they're doing so much better financially than they had been, their money situation stays tight. They stay in debt. They stay in trouble. Savings is another area of our financial comfort zone. And so when we believe that we just can't hang on to money, or that we're just bad at it, or those type of beliefs, we will find it very difficult to hold on to money and to be able to save it for the things that are most important to us. Now, debt is one of the biggest areas that people come see me for. And so I've heard everything from debt is just part of the American dream, to everybody has debt, to I'll never get out from under the student loan, or I'm always going to be in this mess. And those things are all true if you believe them. And so a lot of the work that I do with clients is in 2 different areas. So part of the work that I do is around financial strategy and cash flow management, and the best ways to pay our bills and to run expenses and to spend. And what strategy matches your life goals. All that practical, critical money management stuff. But part of the work that I do with clients is around exploring and figuring out what beliefs they have that are really the root cause of their problems. And so, for example, if you have the belief that money is hard to come by, or you have to work hard to make money, that's going to be your reality when it's not necessarily true. Let's just take a second and just kind of break down that one belief, right? So Americans especially believe that you have to work hard to make a lot of money, right? This makes sense. This is culturally ingrained in us from the time that we're even little kids. Study hard so you could get a good job so you could make a lot of money. You have to work hard to make money, hustle, grind, right? So we talk about this. Now, I want you to think about somebody who is a multimillionaire. They have their investments that do a lot of the work for them. Maybe they go to work, maybe they don't. And then I want you to think about somebody who has a job doing manual labor at minimum wage. Who do you think works harder? And this example is true every which way. A lot of what makes money work is buying investments. You can do that with the money that you already make. You don't necessarily have to work harder to buy investments. You just have to use the money that you already have to do that. And so when you look at these ideas and these beliefs that we have, you can start to question them and break them down and see if they're true and whether or not they serve you. And so that is critical in getting your money to be the way that you want it to be. And that's literally why I built this practice the way that it is. So I just wanted to take a second and invite you. January 19th and 20th, I'm doing a 2-day money mastery event. And the entire first day is around money mindset. And we're going to explore what it is that we think about money and where those beliefs came from, whether or not they're cultural or from our family, or whether or not they're bits and pieces of our personal story that were true to us at once. And then we will also look at the practical side of money. So I'll be teaching the invisible system to stop bleeding money and start stacking cash. And so this is a way to manage cash flow without budgets. It actually works with your brain. And it works on behavior modification rather than just trying to cut back, because that never works. And then we'll be talking about investments. So half of the day is going to be the internal work and half of the day is going to be the external work. It's a really great event, and it is discounted by 25% until the end of December. So it is just $149 right now, and it will be $199 come January 1st. So I hope you can join us here in my office in Connecticut. All right. Thanks, everyone.